Hello and welcome to your new Mystic Monday mashup series. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm taking 2 of the free tarot offerings that I do every week and combining them into an interactive experience. So from here on out, the Miracle Monday, Tarot Tuesday, and Weekly Tarot Forecast Friday videos will all be combined into one feature that will be appearing on my Instagram on Sunday nights and on my YouTube channel on Monday mornings. So here's the how-to for your new interactive experience. Every Sunday night, I will be posting on my Instagram at Shea a photo of the backs of 3 tarot cards. This is your opportunity to select your personal card for the week. So you will choose either 1, 2, 3, and you will leave that choice in the comments below. There is power in really declaring your intention. So feel free to take your time to clear your thoughts on Sunday night and set your intentions for the week ahead before you select your card. Take a moment to close your eyes, get quiet, recognize what it is that you're wishing for, and then pick the first card that you're drawn to. When it comes to tarot cards and selecting them, do not overthink it. Your instincts are going to guide you to the right card, and that is the card that you are going to then check the video on Mondays on my YouTube page to find your answers revealed. So I encourage you, if you miss out on the Instagram post, to check out this image right now. And now for the reveal of each of the cards. If you did not pick card 1, know that you can check in the description box below and to click on the timestamp for card 2 or card 3 to skip ahead to your reveal. If you did pick card number 1, the card that you have selected from the Wild Unknown deck is the Magician. So for those of you with card number 1, the Magician is a beautiful card of all of your talents coming together. So this is a week to be embracing all sides of yourself. So we have a tendency to try and define everything in our lives. We like labels. We like to be able to categorize things because it does seem to make things simpler. But what this does is it boxes us into these stereotypes, and no one, no matter how stereotypical you might think that they are, ever fits a stereotype fully. We are complex and well-rounded individuals. So the Magician card is here to tell you this week that you do not have to box yourself into a specific category. And you may find that you have been doing that unconsciously within your life. So if you've been defining yourself by your job or by your relationship or by the labels that the outside world has placed upon you, the Magician card is here to remind you that you are so much more than those labels. So get out there and embrace all sides of yourself and break down the barriers in your mind that says that you have to be defined by a specific label. You are you, and that is the only label that you have for yourself. The Magician card is also here to tell you that you are magic, and that the more that you embrace all sides of yourself, the more that you let go of the definitions that the outside world has placed upon you, the more that you will create a new creature, a new mystical being that is capable of far more than you ever could have imagined before. The problem with categorizations is we limit our expectations of ourselves and of others. So when you let go of the labels, when you let go of the categories, you also let go of the limits. So remember that this week, magicians, you are limitless. So if you selected card number 2, your card from the Wild Unknown deck is the 3 of Swords. So the 3 of Swords is a card that's calling out for you to have some self-care. You might be feeling a little heartbroken about a missed opportunity or a dissolved relationship this week, and know that it's okay to slow down and it's okay to give yourself the time to feel your emotions. The 3 of Swords is not a card of action. It's a card of feeling, of processing. So whatever it is you're feeling a little broken up about, and it could be big or small, you're allowed to feel broken up about even the most insignificant things in your life. It's a good week to embrace that, to let yourself feel these emotions. So a really valuable exercise I have for you card number 2 people this week is to sit down and give yourself an hour to feel. And don't judge what comes up when you sit down to feel. If you automatically feel sad and you want to cry, allow yourself to cry. If you feel elated, allow yourself to feel elated. If you feel anxious, allow yourself to sit with that emotion. But the key is to let it move through you. If you block an emotion, if you try to push it down, it doesn't have the space and the freedom to disperse. So it's kind of like if you were to take smoke and bottle it up into a jar. If you were to put something smoky underneath a container, you start to create this vacuum for all of this tar and toxicity, and it becomes bigger than it actually is. It becomes darker, it becomes thicker. And then when you start to let that smoke disperse, when you let it move throughout the room and throughout your life and just breathe a little bit, it eventually lightens. So allow your emotions to be like that smoke this week. Don't bottle them up. Allow them to come out. Allow them the time and the space to do so, and then let that smoke disperse so that you can breathe again. The third and final card for my card number 3 babes is the Father of Pentacles. So if you picked card number 3, you are in your zone in your career and home this week. So it's a great week to really be your own boss in your life, whether it be in your job or whether it be in your home life. It's a time to sit in that main office seat and make some executive decisions about where you want to be. If you are the CEO of the company that is your life, where is your mission statement? What is it that you want to do with the time that you have here? And if it's more of a home-based week for you, what is it that you want to do with your home? What kind of space do you want to create for yourself in this world? Do you need a retreat to get away from the outside world? And in that case, can you create a sanctuary in your home life? Do you need a productive home where you can actually get some work done even when you're not at the office or wherever it is that you do your work of choice? In that case, maybe carve out an area that's just for work so that when you're relaxing, you can relax. When you're working, you can work. And there is a shift between the areas of your home so that you know what mode your body and your mind should be shifting in wherever you are placing yourself. Stop asking others for their opinions. Trust those instincts and let go of the outside world's opinions, because ultimately you're the one running the show. So make the changes that you need to feel in control, to feel in power, and make some really powerful shifts. Whatever it is that you're looking at this week, step into your power. Let go of the need to be validated by the outside world, and maybe find a little role model for your boss status, so that whenever you go to work, you remember who it is that you're trying to embody in your world, so that you can remind yourself that you are just as capable of being a boss as they are. So I hope that these readings have served you well. As always, if you want more tarot, if you want a personalized reading beyond these cards, head over to michelleshea.com/tarot to order either your Zodiac Tarot Scopes, which are now on sale for $11.11, or a personal reading by email. And finally, I'd like to sum up this week by opening up the Akashic Records. I don't know if this is something I'll be doing every week with these readings, but this week it felt right. In addition to being a tarot card reader and a Reiki healer, I also do Akashic readings. And this week I'd like to open them up for just anyone who's watching this video, for any little last bits of advice that need to come through to help you through whatever it is you're dealing with this week. So if you would bear with me while I do a little Akashic ceremony, I will let you know what comes through for you. I open the records in love. I open the records in light. I open the records for the greatest good of all. I ask that all Akashic beings, guides, masters, and teachers of you be here now. I ask that all knowing, all guidance, all truth be here for you. And I ask that a channel of connection be established to flow all love, light, and healing from the Akasha to each of you now. The records are open in love, the records are open in light, and the records are open for the greatest good of all. So what do we need to know this week? This week, you need to know that you are loved, that there is light at the end of this tunnel. So whether you are owning your magician status and embracing all sides of yourself, or healing from some sort of disappointment or heartbreak, or trying to figure out how to be the CEO of your own life, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And in addition to this, the more that we can embrace the natural world around us, the more that you can find solace in some sort of a connection to the earth, the more that you can ground your manifestations. So whether it be the plants in your living space, or going outside and walking barefoot in the grass, or sitting underneath a tree for just a few breaths of grounding, visualize anytime you are near nature, your ability to take down from the universe your visualizations. So like you are a plant trying to draw your roots down into the earth, this is a great week to use the visualization of nature to draw down what it is that you want to plant. So whatever seeds you're working on manifesting, sit in nature. Sit in a tree, near a plant, near something green. And visualize that just like the roots of that plant go down into the earth, you are capable of rooting your loftiest dreams in the world where you live. And then visualize the planting of those seeds and start to watch them grow. If you would like an Akashic reading, you can also head over to michelleshaywalker.com to order a personalized session. If you enjoyed this video and you want more of these new Mystic Monday mashups, subscribe. And I'll see you again next week.